campus of Marshfield High School. This is Varsity Boys Baseball. Marshfield hosting the Panthers of Whitman Hanson. First batter for Whitman Hanson is Tommy Marshall. First pitch coming from Dylan Murphy is in the dirt for a ball. So Murphy winds. Second pitch is inside for a ball. Beautiful afternoon here on the campus of Marshfield High School. Great day for baseball. Light breeze coming in out of left center. Kind of working its way across the field. Shouldn't be too impactful. Pitch from Murphy. That's a ball high. 3-0 how we're going to start this one. And on deck is Jack Allen for the Panthers. Called strike right down the middle. Marshall taking the entire way. David Snow with you on a Friday afternoon. Got Nate with us today on the camera. Sean back in the studio. And I got a ball outside. So this game's going to start with a base on balls. Oh, it's a called strike, actually. They called him back. There's a swing, and now we get a full count. So Marshall thought he had a base on balls. Called back, then fouls himself back into a full count. Murphy's got a chance. And there's a swing and a ball lifted out to left field. Riley comes in, takes that one on the run, and there's one out. So Colin Riley comes in and makes the play. There's one down. The batter's going to be Jack Allen. He's a senior. So what looked like a walk ends up being a fly out to left. We've got one down here in the first inning, just underway. Allen looks at a pitch high. So Dylan Murphy looking to pitch the Rams to their first victory of the year. He's a senior. And now we got another ball up in the air. Harry Cooley's chasing. It's going to be out of play. Over the fence and out of play. So 1-1 to Jack Allen. Allen's a senior. Called strike on the outside corner. 2 strikes now to Allen. 1-2 to Allen. Murphy deals. Swing and a miss. Allen goes down on strikes. First strikeout of the game for Murphy. 2 outs now in the first inning. This is Danny Kent stepping in for the Panthers. Takes a look at ball 1, inside and low. Danny Kent's one of the co-captains here for the Panthers, Whitman Hanson. He's a senior. And big cut and a miss, 1-1. So Murphy looking to work his way out of this first inning with no base runners to this point. Kent looks in, ball low. 2-1 to the senior co-captain from Whitman Hanson. Murphy looks in, working quickly, gets the signal. And a ball outside, count goes to 3-1. Rams infield is Guilfoyle, Sullivan, Sheehan, and Cooley, working from right to left. And a ball low is going to send Kent down to first base with a base on balls. This time it really is a base on balls. So 1 runner aboard with 2 outs. It's Tommy Marshall, the other co-captain, steps in, number 15. Runner goes. No throw down. So got a stolen base for Kent. 2 down. First inning. Runner on second base. Danny Kent. And ball hit right to Sullivan. He's going to throw it right over to Guilfoyle. And the Rams get themselves out of the first inning. 1 left on base. Marshall goes down with a ground out to the second baseman, Sullivan. So the Rams will be coming up here in the bottom of the first. No score from Marshfield High. Thanks for joining us on Marshfield Community Television on a Friday afternoon.
MCTV's coverage of Marshfield High School athletics is proudly presented by Breakpoint.
So the first batter for the Rams in the bottom of the first inning is Patrick Sheehan, senior. It'll be Aiden Mckay on the mound for the Panthers this afternoon. The lefty deals. First pitch is outside. 1-0, no score. Bottom of the first, just underway for Marshfield High. Mckay deals again. Ball outside, 2-0. We got a strike on the outside corner, 2-1 to the leadoff batter, Patrick Sheehan. And a swinging strike there, 2-2 now to Sheehan. Aiden Mckay pitching for the Panthers today is a senior. And we got a called strike 3 on the inside corner. Sheehan takes a look back. We'll start the game with a strikeout from Mckay. Whitman Hanson comes into this game with 3 wins under their belt. the opposite of the Rams, who've got 3 losses and seek their first win today. Mckay now deals with Harry Cooley, third baseman, junior. Ball down, called strike. Strike zone is big. So Marshfield's had losses on the road at Hingham, at home against Silver Lake, and then on the road again against Plymouth North this week. And there's a little excuse me swing that's going to stay in play. It looks like Cooley legging his way out, and the throw's wild. Cooley's going to take off and go down to second. Never shy. Harry Cooley. Ends up on second base on the overthrow from the third baseman Yakovonis. Harry Cooley with 1 out stands on second base. Mckay throws the ball inside to Colin Riley. Riley's playing right field, left field today. Man on second, 1 out, first inning. Mckay with a pitch and a big swing and a miss there from Riley. Big lead, and there's a ball that's going to drop right in between center and left. Cole Levangie comes up throwing. The relay looking to get Cooley at the plate. A good throw would get him. Cooley leaps, and he's safe. Harry Cooley made himself as big as possible and jumped up over. Any chance for a throw. Cooley took out a play with a big jumping dive. Harry Cooley comes around from second to score the first run of the game, and RBI will go to Sam Sullivan with a hard hit ball. Even got the center fielder Levangie asking his partner in right field how Cooley possibly touched the plate with that dive. Logical question. So Riley on second, 1-0 Marshfield, 1 out. The batter for the Rams right now is the pitcher Dylan Murphy, who'll look to help his own cause. Aiden Mckay. Got Guilfoyle on deck for the Rams. Aiden Mckay looks in. Man on second. Dylan Murphy takes a look at that one. There's a ball that hits the batter. So a good start for the Rams here. Murphy heads down on a hit by pitch. Got Riley standing down at second. And here's Andrew Guilfoyle. And Andrew, we know you're number 14 now. We did not have your name. I had to take a shot at it the other day and did not get it right. Andrew Guilfoyle is number 14. He steps in today. He's playing first base as he did the other day against Silver Lake. We know Andrew, the junior from the hockey team, had a successful hockey campaign this year. So Guilfoyle, left-handed batter, launches one out of play, 0-1, 2 runners aboard. Opportunity for Guilfoyle to do some damage in this first inning. Rams already have one run in. Decent lead by Riley out at second base. Guilfoyle takes a look at a ball outside. So Mckay having a little difficulty finding his groove here early. Left-handed senior. ball out. Ooh, called strike. It's got to be the angle we're standing at that looked like a ball to me. No more opinions on called balls and strikes from me going forward. Guilfoyle readies and fouls one off. Makes its way across the street. One run in on a diving slide by Harry Cooley. RBI went to Riley, who stands on second base. Murphy, the pitcher, is on first base. Mckay deals, and here's a ball that's hit. Gonna have to be charged by the shortstop. Goes to second for one, and that's all they're gonna get there. So fielder's choice. Riley ends up at third. Murphy sacrificed at second base. And Guilfoyle on first. So it was Kent to Barry on the putout. We got a ball down. Well, again, we get a strike. Called strike. Riley Grindle at the plate. Grindle takes a look at a ball outside. It's 1-1. Riley Grindle's a junior. He's catching today. And Louis Papura finds himself in the on-deck circle. Got a ball inside for a called strike. 1-2. Pretty liberal strike zone right now from the umpire early on. We'll see if that holds. And there's a ball that's going to be fouled off to the right side. Wind picking up a little bit behind us here. Mixture of clouds and sun. Beautiful Friday afternoon in the springtime here at Marshfield. Grindle readies. Takes a look at a ball up around his eyes. 2-2. 2 outs. 1-0 Marshfield. Runners at first and third. There's another ball that's fouled to the right side. Count remains 2-2 here in the bottom of the first. Aiden Mckay takes a look in, trying to get himself out of this without taking any more damage. Runs at first and third. Murphy on third. Guilfoyle on first. And there's a ball that's going to be hit right at the shortstop. Got to hurry, a little toss there. So it goes Kent to Barry. And the Panthers get themselves out of that inning. They gave up 1 run. The Rams leave 2 men on base. After 1 inning, it's Marshfield 1. The Whitman Hanson Panthers 0.
MCTV's coverage of Marshfield High School athletics is proudly presented by Breakpoint.
Stepping in for Whitman Hanson will be Connor Sotak, sophomore. Second inning, Whitman Hanson trailing by 1. Murphy deals and has a ball inside. Called strike. 1-1. Cole Levangie waits in the on-deck circle. Levangie's playing center field today. And got a called strike on the outside corner. It's 1-2 to Sotak. You got a ball outside there. Count evens at 2-2. Sotak, first batter of the second inning. 1-0 Rams. And a ball in the dirt. Brings the count to 3-2. Big swing and a miss there. Strike 3. Second strikeout of the day for Dylan Murphy. Sotak down will be Cole Levangie stepping in. Cole Levangie, quite a talented basketball player from the undefeated Whitman Hanson basketball team, steps in. He's playing center field today. Takes a look at strike 1. Murphy, right-hander, deals Levangie, and ball deemed to be a little bit up in the zone. 1-1 with 1 out. And got a ball low. 2-1. Murphy working quickly. Deals to Levangie. We got a called strike on the outside corner. Count evens at 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Another strikeout. So the first 2 batters in the second inning go down on strikes, both swinging. Third strikeout of the day for Dylan Murphy. Ethan Smith steps in. Smith is a junior. Left-handed batter. And takes a look at a called strike on the outside corner. So Murphy, again, working quickly. Throws a little curveball, hit up. Cooley's going to chase it. It's going to be out of play. Just over the fence. Murphy looking to set down this Panther order in order in this second inning. As mentioned, the Panthers are yet to taste defeat, and the Rams would like to get their first win against this Panther team today. We get a ball nicely played there by Guilfoyle. Tosses to the pitcher. Rams set down the Panthers in order. So they go down 1-2-3. No runs, no hits, no errors in that second inning. After 1.5, it's Marshfield 1 and the Panthers of Whitman Hanson nothing.
MCTV's coverage of Marshfield High School athletics is proudly presented by Breakpoint.
How you doing? The first batter of the bottom of the second inning is going to be Papura, Louis Papura. Just so we're clear, with both teams wearing black shirts, Marshfield is in the black shirts with the gray pants, and Whitman Hanson is wearing the black shirts with white numerals and white pants. So Papura steps in for the Rams. Bottom of the second inning, the 1-0 lead. Run scored by Harry Cooley, driven in by Riley. Rams did leave two men on in that first inning. Sullivan's on deck, Sam Sullivan. Defense for Whitman Hanson in the infield. It goes Smith, Barry, Kent, and Yakovonis. And then in the outfield, it's Levangie in center field, Marshall in right, and Allen in left. Pitcher is Aiden Mckay, dealing to Papura. And Louis takes a swing and a miss. We get a ball that's put into play out to left field. It's going to be reeled in by Jack Allen. So Papura goes down with a fly to left field. This will be Sam Sullivan stepping in. Sullivan's a second baseman, launches a ball foul. 0-1 to the junior, second baseman. And we got a ball hit down to third base. It's bobbled there. Sullivan's going to leg that out without any issue. So Sullivan's aboard with an error on the third baseman. It's going to bring Drew O'Brien to the plate. O'Brien's playing right field today for the Rams. So we got an E5. O'Brien for the Rams with one out. Ball down in the dirt, 1-0. Sullivan taking a look at McKay's move, left-hander looking over, and he's taken off, he's gone. Throw down, but no chance there for the catcher. Sam Sullivan stole that one right from the pitcher. Stolen base for Sam Sullivan. He's on second base with one out. Drew O'Brien, opportunity to extend a 1-0 Ram lead here in the bottom of the second. There's a strike. It's 1-1 to O'Brien. There's a ball outside. It's going to go to the screen. Sullivan's going to head right to third. Takes a big wide turn. So Sullivan makes his way down to third base with one out. Even a bigger opportunity now for O'Brien to drive in a run. And got a called strike 3 there. So O'Brien goes down. That's 2 outs now. The runner on third base. Patrick Sheehan comes to the plate. Sheehan struck out looking his first time up. Was none too happy with the call. So 2 strikeouts for Aiden McKay here. Bottom of the second. Got a man on third. Opportunity for Sheehan. There's a ball that's going to go foul up the right side. Whitman Hanson's had wins over Duxbury, Hingham, and Silver Lake. Beat Duxbury 5-0, Hingham 7-2, and Silver Lake 6-3. 3 wins, no losses for the Panthers. Here's a ball that's hit right up the middle. That's going to be fielded by the shortstop who makes the throw. That's going to end the inning. Nice play by the shortstop. Strong throw, able to gun out Sheehan. That's how the second inning's going to end. After 2 complete, it is Marshfield 1 and the Panthers of Whitman Hanson nothing.
MCTV's coverage of Marshfield High School athletics is proudly presented by Breakpoint.
MCTV would like to thank Breakpoint for supporting our coverage of Marshfield High School athletics this season. Thank you, Breakpoint. Rams have a 1-0 lead after 2 innings. Dylan Murphy sets himself, throws a pitch down low to the batter, Evan Yakavonis. Yakavonis is playing third base for Whitman Hanson. He's a freshman. Murphy working in his 3rd inning now. Gets a called strike there. Evens the count at 1-1. Murphy working quickly. Swing and a miss there. Counts 1-2. And the ball is going to even the count at 2-2. And there's a ball that's hit right at Sheehan. Sheehan's going to have to make a strong throw over, and he does. Guilfoyle puts it away at first base. There's 1 down. That's how the 3rd inning begins. Round out to short. It's going to be Aiden Barry who comes to the plate for Whitman Hanson. Barry is a junior. He's playing second base today. So Murphy, thus far, keeping himself out of trouble. Throws a pitch inside for a strike. Top of the third inning here from Marshfield High School on a Friday afternoon in the Keene Division of the Patriot League. Here's a ball that's going to be lifted up. Guilfoyle chases. It's going to land right on top of the Whitman Hanson dugout. There's a ball down low. Count goes to 1-2. Couldn't get him to chase. And there's a ball that's hit right at Patrick Sheehan. So a hard hit ball. Sheehan puts that one right away. 2 down. 2 up, 2 down for the Panthers in this top of the third. We're back to the top of the lineup now. Marshall. He flew out his first time up. Murphy so far pitching quite well. Rams have to be happy with that effort. Got a called strike inside. Counts 1-1. And a ball down the dirt. Count goes to 2-1 with 2 outs. Top of the third. Here we got a ball that's hit right down to Harry Cooley at third. He digs that one out of the dirt. So Cooley, who scored the run for the Rams, flashes a little leather there. And Whitman Hanson goes down. 1-2-3. Second 1-2-3 inning in a row for the pitcher Murphy. So after 2.5, Whitman Hanson has yet to score. Rams, who are coming up for the bottom of the third, have a 1-run lead.
MCTV's coverage of Marshfield High School athletics is proudly presented by Breakpoint.
We got a new pitcher in for Whitman Hanson to start this bottom of the third inning. And that's Mike Hutchko. He's a senior. He replaces Aiden Mckay, who went 2 innings, gave up one run. Right-hander. He's going to face Harry Cooley. Cooley just made the nice grab out in the field for the third out. So Hutchko replaces Mckay. Harry Cooley stepping in. He scored the run. The only run of the game thus far. Got on an error by the third baseman. Legged that one out. He hits that first pitch. Looking to sneak one into right field, but Marshall steps in. Puts that one away. 1 out. The sun has basically disappeared. Clouds have taken over here. Got 1 out now. Bottom of the third. Rams in a 1-0 lead. Tight game. New pitcher. He's thrown 1 pitch and delivered 1 out. Pitch to Riley, who doubled his first time up. Made his way to third, but got left there. Did have the RBI. Driving in Cooley. And he swings. He hits the ball right to the shortstop, Kent. Kent's going to throw a ball that's high. He's going to have to make the tag, and Riley's able to find his way underneath that tag. So a high throw from the shortstop, Kent, results in Riley finding his way on to first base. Rams will take it. It's going to be Dylan Murphy, the pitcher, who's had shutout for the first 3 innings. Murphy was hit by a pitch his first time up. Takes a ball in the dirt. We'll keep an eye on Riley. Finds himself on first base with 1 out. And he takes off. He's headed down. A good throw will get him. And he got him. Snap tag by Barry. Takes Riley down. So caught stealing is Riley. So there's 2 outs now with nobody on. Certainly going to help the new pitcher Hutchko. It's Guilfoyle at the plate. Actually, still Murphy at the plate. I apologize. 2 outs. Count 2-2 to Murphy. And we get strike 3. So Dylan Murphy set down on strikes. Good work from the new pitcher Hutchko for Whitman Hanson. We have played 3 complete. It's 1-0 Marshfield, and I just felt my first raindrop. And there's my second. 1-0 Rams after 3. Allen's playing left field today. He's a senior, multi-sport athlete. And we got a ball high. Count goes to 1-1. Ball high. And ball's going to be put in play, fielded by Sheehan. Bobbles it a little bit, makes a high throw. It's going to end up in the dugout. It's going to be an extra base for Allen. He's going to stroll right into second base. So Sheehan was forced to make a quick throw off of the bobble, and the ball was high. So E6. That's how the top of the fourth begins. Batter's going to be Kent. He's playing shortstop today, Danny Kent. One of the co-captains here for the Panthers. Senior. The ball inside. 1-1. And nobody out. Man on second base. That's Jack Allen on second. Kent at the plate. He'll be followed by Tommy Marshall, the other co-captain. Two balls, one strike, nobody out. There's a ball outside. And Riley Grindle's going to come out and talk to his pitcher. Try and settle him down a little bit. The count of 3-1. Man on second. Represents a tying run. Is a ball high. It's going to be a base on balls. First two men on base without a hit. So first and second, nobody out. Panthers look to rally, trailing by one in the top of the fourth. This is Marshall, Tommy Marshall. He'll be followed by Sotak. Lefty puts some juice into that one. That's going to get down, all the way down to the fence. One run will score. And second one headed to the plate. Unable to hang on to that one, so it's 2-1. The bases clearing triple from Marshall. So the Panthers take a 2-1 lead. Got a man on third with nobody out. This is Sotak. Looping curveball in for a strike. Sotak at the plate. He struck out his first time up. Levangie stands on deck. The ball outside, 1-1. And got a ball called for a strike. 1-2. Man standing on third base. Marshall, who just hit the big triple. Got a swing and a miss. Ball gets by Grindle. Grindle's going to have to throw him out. And he does. We'll look back the runner. There's one down. So a strikeout for Murphy. Sotek down on strikes. This is Cole Levangie, center fielder, senior, against Murphy. Got a man on third. He check swing on that. That's a called strike. Just had a message. We have somebody watching all the way down in Austin, Texas. So hello, Austin. Strike 2 to Levangie. Murphy throwing some tempting off-speed stuff. Top of the fourth. Marshall on third. Levangie looks. There's a ball high. Couldn't get him to chase. It'll be the first baseman, Smith, on deck. Get a ball inside. Count goes to 2-2. Murphy doesn't want to lose him here. Raindrops. A little more frequency right now. Little showers here and there. Going to go to a full count now. 3-2 with one out. And Levangie stays alive. Marshall will lead off a third. Ball high. Levangie's going to take a walk. Battles back from an 0-2 count. Runners at first and third now. So Battis comes out along with a herd of Rams to show their support for Dylan Murphy, who up until now, up until this inning, was certainly pitching quite well. It's going to be the first baseman, Ethan Smith, as the conference ends. Grindle says a couple of quick words on his walk back behind the plate. So Ethan Smith steps in. Grounded out to the first baseman, Guilfoyle. He tossed it over to the pitcher, Murphy. His first time at the plate. Here's a ball that's going to be popped up. Harry Cooley's going to chase. Got a chance for it. He puts it away. Runner's going to tag because nobody's covering the plate, and he's going to score. So heads up base running right there from Marshall. Whoa. And they're going to reverse that call. The umpire's saying the runner couldn't advance off of that pop to Cooley. Ball was ruled out of play where Cooley had it, so it's just a foul almost as if it didn't happen. So let's all pretend it didn't. Sean, if you're in the control room, maybe back that one up. So Mckay Smith comes back to the plate. Marshall goes back down to third base, first and third. Got to reset the scoreboard. It's completely off right now. In any event, Smith swings, hits a ball to the second baseman. And they're calling the runner out at second base. And if confusion reigns. In any event, the Rams find their way out of that inning. So a double play is the only explanation we can come up with here. We're out in the outfield. We're innocent. But an interesting play nonetheless.
MCTV's coverage of Marshfield High School athletics is proudly presented by Breakpoint.
That top of the fourth, and now lead 2-1 over the Rams. Their first lead of the day. Murphy gets himself out of a jam. Could have been much worse. It'll be Hutchko that stays in on the mound for the Panthers as we move now to the bottom of the fourth. 2-1 Whitman Hanson on the road today at Marshfield High School. Guilfoyle steps in. Hit a fielder's choice his first time up, shortstop to second. Bottom of the fourth inning starts. Hutchko gets us underway with the ball outside. Guilfoyle playing first base today. Here's a swing and a miss. 2 strikes. There's a swing. The ball's going to be sent just outside behind second base, put away by the second baseman, Kent. So Guilfoyle goes down. Little pop out just beyond second base. It'll be Riley Grindle comes to the plate. With 1 out, Rams trail by 1, the bottom of the fourth. Hutchko so far has yet to get himself into any trouble. He's faced 4 batters, set them all down. Sun's back out. Can't beat that. And a quick foul ball strike. Grindle's catching today. His first time up. He grounded out shortstop to second base. Got a ball right down the middle. So quickly Grindle's in an 0-2 hole with 1 out. Papuro waits on deck. And we got a hit batsman right there. We'll take it. Riley Grindle finds his way down to first base after getting hit by the pitch. He'll go to first, and it'll be Louis Papura. Steps to the plate. He's a senior, much like my friend Nate. Right-handed batter against the right-handed pitcher, Hutchko. Runner on first, Grindle. There's a ball that's going to go foul. So potential tying run at first base in the fourth inning. Counts 1-1 to Papura. Hutchko with the pitch. Papura swings. Smith chasing, and that's going to be out of play. Count goes to 1-2 with one out. Runner on first. 2-1. Bottom of the fourth inning. Got a called strike there. Papura goes down on strikes. That's the second strikeout for Hutchko, who came in the third inning. Other than the hit batsman, he pitched quite well. Sam Sullivan at the plate. Sullivan hit a ball to the third baseman, had an error, got on base, then stole second, so he reached base on an error, then had a stolen base, was left on third base back in the second inning. Second baseman swings and misses. Count goes to 1-1 with two outs. Got a big contingent here from Whitman Hanson today, and a fair amount of Marshfield fans made the trek. The called strike, 1-2. Sam Sullivan had to shorten up the swing here. And that's going to go out of play. O'Brien waits in the on-deck circle. Grindle on first base. Counts 1-2 with two outs. Hutchko looks in, takes a look over at the runner. And Wild outside, looking to get him to chase, 2-2. And the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Sullivan's down on strikes. Third strikeout for Hutchko since coming in last inning. And that's going to do it in the bottom of the fourth for the Rams. So it's Whitman Hanson 2, Marshfield 1 after 4 complete. Be back for the fifth inning.
MCTV's coverage of Marshfield High School athletics is proudly presented by Breakpoint.
We're back for the top of the fifth inning. Marshfield Community Television, happy to bring you this one on a Friday afternoon. 3-0 Whitman Hanson at the plate for the top of the fifth. Dylan Murphy dealing for the Rams. Whitman Hanson up 2-1. Murphy, first pitch in there for a strike. This is Yakavonis. I don't know why that was so difficult. And the second pitch is down in the dirt. Counts 1-1. So Yakavonis is freshman. He's playing third base today. Struck out. Actually grounded out to the shortstop his first time up. He pops one up to Guilfoyle, who puts that away. There's one out in the top of the fifth. This will be Barry coming to the plate, Aiden Barry. Actually, Logan Cooper is going to bat for Barry. So Cooper is a senior, and he's going to bat for the second baseman, Barry. Right-handed batter facing Murphy. Right-handed pitcher. First pitch is in there for a called strike on the outside corner. 2-1. Top of the fifth. One out. Murphy. A little off-speed stuff there. 2 strikes quickly. Murphy winds. And a swinging strike 3 there. So pinch hitter Cooper goes down on strikes. We've got 2 outs in this top of the fifth. Undefeated Whitman Hanson 2. And the Rams, looking for their first win today, have scored 1. Go to the top of the order now for Whitman Hanson. This is Marshall. He's flied out to left field and then popped out to Harry Cooley. Actually hit a pretty solid line drive to Cooley. He takes a look at ball 1, strike 1. Murphy looking in. Working quickly. Ball's hit to Guilfoyle. He's going to make a little soft toss to Murphy. Nicely done. So the Rams set down the Panthers in order. Nice play there by Guilfoyle. The little toss over to Murphy. Something they've worked on a lot, I'm sure. Automatic there. So after 4.5 innings, 2-1 Whitman Hanson.
MCTV's coverage of Marshfield High School athletics is proudly presented by Breakpoint.
Harrison Gabriel has come in to replace Yakavonis at third base. Barry remains out at second base. He was just hit 4. And we've got Drew O'Brien at the plate in the bottom of the 5th. First pitch swinging. Ball's fouled off, out of play. Strike one. Top of the fifth. Whitman Hanson 2, Marshfield 1. Rams looking to even this one up. They took a 1-0 lead in the first inning. It's pretty quiet since. There's a swing and a miss. 0-2 quickly. To the right fielder, Drew O'Brien. He's a senior. Hutchko deals. There's a single. Going to be hit right in front of Cole Evangi. Gets that one in. So we got a single from Drew O'Brien. Hutchko gives up his first hit of the ball game. He came in 2 innings ago in relief of Mckay. It's going to be Colin Riley coming to the plate for the Rams. Riley's playing left field today. Scratch that. It's Patrick Sheehan. Apologies. So Patrick Sheehan. Struck out looking his first time up, grounded out to the shortstop his second time out. He takes a cut at that one, fouls it off. 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first base in the person of O'Brien. Sheehan in the top of the order here, in the bottom of the fifth. And he drops one up along the right field line. First baseman takes we get a little collision. Everybody's up. No worse for wear. Nobody caught it. We'll play on. 2 strikes to Sheehan. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Throw over to first, not in time. O'Brien climbs his way back on top of the bag. Hutchko, keeping an eye on him. Potential tying run at first base. O'Brien out to a pretty sizable lead. And ball outside. Counts 2-2. Nobody out. Sheehan gonna get his name in the scorebook with a hit here. Here's a ball in the dirt. Gonna have a full count now. And a ball hit right back to the pitcher. He throws to the shortstop, throws it over, and it's going to get away from the first baseman, Smith. And now Sheehan's on the move. He's going to run all the way through, forcing a throw now to third base. He gets in. Solid, aggressive base running there from the spark plug. Sheehan, Patrick Sheehan, took off and never stopped. So the throw goes away. O'Brien got sacrificed at second. And the throwing error. Has Sheehan standing on third base. So Sheehan, good hustle there. By the time Smith retrieved that one, Sheehan had already determined he was headed to third, and he hadn't even reached second yet. Got ahead of steam, slid into third, got a runner on third with 1 out, representing the tying run, and Harry Cooley steps to the plate. Cooley got on an error his first time up, came all the way around to score the Rams' first run. Driven in by Colin Riley, who's on deck. Harry Cooley playing third base. Multi-sport athlete, soccer star. Talented soccer player, good third baseman, plays good D, good speed. Stands in at the plate with a chance to tie this one up. Hutchko deals. Cooley with the swing, fouls that one off. Here's a ball that's gonna find its way out behind the backstop. So quick 2 strikes to Harry Cooley. Right-handed batter, right-handed pitcher. Sheehan takes a walk down the third base line. Cooley got a piece of that one, so he stays alive. Still 2 strikes with 1 out. Harry Cooley's a junior. Riley on deck, fouls off another one, just missing an oncoming car. Rams need a little spark here. Got Sheen on third base. Right-hander throws. That's a called third strike. Bit of a gift. 2 outs now for the Rams. Cooley goes down on strikes. This is Colin Riley. Had a big hit his first time up with a double. He drove in the 1 run that the Rams have today. He'll look to do it again. Got a ball that gets away and Sheehan's coming. No, he steps back. He's looked back. Panthers wisely decided, Whitman decided not to fire it down. Sheehan stands on third still. Two strikes. And another foul ball. Riley stays alive. Sheehan thought about coming down on that pass ball. Probably wisely retreated. Catcher got to that one quickly. And another foul ball. Danny Murphy stands in the on-deck circle. A little conference with the pitcher and the catcher and the manager. Conference comes to a close. Swing and a miss, and that's how the inning's going to end. Big strikeout there for Hutchko. So 2 strikeouts in that inning, 4 strikeouts on the day for Hutchko. Actually, he has 5 strikeouts since he came in relief. That's how it ends, and we'll go to the bottom. We'll go to the top of the 6th. Still 2-1 Whitman Hanson. Runner left on third base there. We'll be right back with you for the top of the 6th inning. Thanks for joining us on Marshfield Community Television. 2-1 Whitman Hanson.
MCTV's coverage of Marshfield High School athletics is proudly presented by Breakpoint.
So we go to the top of the 6th inning here on the campus of Marshfield High School. Whitman Hanson comes to the plate. And for the Panthers, it's going to be Jack Allen. Allen, the senior, scored the first run of the game. He got on an error in the 4th inning and found himself all the way around for a tour, scoring the first run for Whitman Hanson today. First time up, he had struck out. So struck out and on for an error and scored a run. He puts a ball in play, hit right to Sullivan. He's going to have to hurry. Bobbled the ball slightly, and Allen finds himself on with another error. Sure, he'll be happy to take it. That's going to bring Kent to the plate, who has walked twice. Throw over, ball gets away, but Allen's not going anywhere. So Danny Kent, as mentioned, one of the co-captains here, steps in with a chance to do some damage. Got a runner on first with nobody out. Murphy's still on the mound for the Rams. Pitched a good game to this point, all the way into the top of the 6th. Here's a called strike, 1-1. Throw over to first. Back in time is Allen. Allen extends the lead slightly. And we got a ball that's going to be launched out to left field and put away nicely there by Colin Riley. So a long fly ball ends up with the first out of the inning. No advance by the runner Allen. going to be Marshall that comes to the plate. This is Tommy Marshall, the other co-captain from the Panthers. Allen remains on first base. Murphy deals with one out. Called strike, the outside corner. Marshall today grounded out 4-3. And we got a quick throw over, a little bit high. Retrieved by Guilfoyle. Marshall had the big hit. He had the bases clearing triple back in the 4th inning, driving in 2 runs. And that's how we've got to this 2-run score. There's a single that's going to be hit right back out to Riley. Keeps that right in front of him. Holds Allen at second base. Runners at first and second with 1 out. Marshall continues to move things along for the Panthers. First and second. It's going to be Sotak comes to the plate. He's the catcher. And takes a look at a called strike. Was tempted, didn't budge. Gets the called strike against him anyway. 0-1. 2 runners on. 2-1. Whitman Hanson. There's a ball that's put in play. It's going to get hit to Sheehan. He throws to second for 1, and throws not in time to get the double play. So Sotak finds himself standing on first base. It's going to be Cole Levangie that comes to the plate. Runners on first and third. Two down. Levangie hits that first pitch. It's going to squeeze into the outfield. So an RBI for Cole Levangie. Seeing eye single. So the error proves costly as Allen comes around to score. 2 outs, 3-1 now. Top of the 6th, a 7-inning game. Batter is Smith. He struck out. His last at bat, he grounded out to the shortstop. Got a ball that's hit right at Guilfoyle. Hits off of him. He's going to have to be quick here. Keeps the runner in front of him. He's going to throw behind the runner. Cooley unable to hold on to the ball. And Bill Battis comes out. To get an explanation from the base ump. Called the runner safe at third. And I think he's contending that Sotak ran into Cooley intentionally. Doesn't seem like anything's going to change as a result. Mild-mannered Bill Battis not happy with that call. Thinks that Cooley was interfered with. Doesn't seem to be getting any satisfaction from the umpire. In the meantime, right now you've got bases loaded. 2 outs. Sotek on third, Levangie on second. And Smith on first. Ball got hit to Guilfoyle. In an effort to keep it in the infield, it sort of bounced off him. He came up throwing, threw behind the runner who had danced off at third base, Sotak. And on his way back, he ran over the third baseman, Harry Cooley. The umpires having a discussion. Bill Battis comes back in. Still not satisfied with the result here. Doesn't seem like anything's going to change. Every run counts when you're playing a team that's undefeated. Right now the Rams trail 3-1, top of the 6th. 2 outs, the base is loaded. So very disappointed Bill Battis steps back towards the dugout. Umpire just warned Harry Cooley. Sounds like he did anyway. So anyway, bases loaded. We'll try explaining that one somewhere down the line here. So 1-0. Murphy throws, gets a called strike on the outside corner. He puts the ball in play. Cooley's going to come with it, throw it to first, and nice dig out by Guilfoyle. Whitman Hanson leaves 3 runners on. Cooley able to step across and throw out the runner. So Whitman Hanson does get a run in that one. 3-1. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Bill Battis calls his troops together. Looking to rally here in the bottom of the 6th. They've got potentially 2 at-bats to do it at the very least.
MCTV's coverage of Marshfield High School athletics is proudly presented by Breakpoint.
It's going to be Dylan Murphy coming to the plate now in the bottom of the 6th inning. Rams trailing 3-1 to the undefeated Panthers of Whitman Hanson. Murphy's pitched a pretty solid game to this point. Through 6 innings, given up 3 runs. Certainly not all earned. Hutchko, who came on in relief back in the 3rd inning, throws a ball high to start this one. Murphy's got 5 strikeouts on the day to this point. Sun back out brightly here on the campus of Marshfield High School. Murphy at the plate. Swings and misses at a ball high. Count goes to 1-2. Hutchko deals. There's a ball down in the dirt. Couldn't get Murphy to chase that one. Count evens at 2-2. Guilfoyle stands in the on-deck circle. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Murphy down on strikes. So since Hutchko came in the third inning, he's got 6 strikeouts and 3 1/3. It'll be Guilfoyle who steps in. Andrew Guilfoyle got on the fielder's choice his first time up. His second time out, he popped out to the shortstop, a little bit behind second base. Guilfoyle takes a look at ball 1. Here's a ball that's launched into the gap. Allen on the run, looks into the sun and pulls that one down. 2 up and 2 down. Guilfoyle's down with a fly to the left fielder, Jack Allen. It's going to be Riley Grindle coming to the plate. He's catching today. He grounded out to the shortstop his first time out on a flip to the second baseman. He got hit by a pitch his last time up. 2 outs. Rams need to do something. And pitch very much inside. Grindle somehow got himself out of the way of that one. Hutchko with the pitch. That's high. Fastball up high. 2-0. Papura waits on deck. Grindle takes a look at a called strike. 2-1. Nobody on, 2 outs. Grindle takes a look at another called strike. Not pleased with that one. 2-2. Hutchko painted a little bit there. Got a full count now. 2 outs with a full count to Riley Grindle. Gordon warming up in the Whitman Hanson bullpen. There's ball 4. So a 2-out walk to Riley Grindle. We'll see Louis Papura come to the plate. And Bill Battis comes down to talk to Papura. Continues to warm up the bullpen. Hutchko has done a nice job in relief of the starter, Mckay. Rams have been limited to 1 run. They've had their opportunities. First pitch is going to go to the backstop, and Grindle's on his way down to second base. Takes a big wide turn. Stops there. Stands on second, has a chat with the shortstop. So Papura your DH today. He's a senior. Grindle takes a big lead off a second. Swing and a miss from Papura. One and one. Grindle, large lead, trying to draw the infield to chase him. Yeah, big swing there by Papura, deep in the hole, little bobble, and he's going to throw him out. So no runs across, man left on board. We've played 6 complete here at Marshfield High School. Whitman Hanson has a 3-1 lead as we go to this potentially last frame.
MCTV's coverage of Marshfield High School athletics is proudly presented by Breakpoint.
Pitched very well against a potent Whitman Hanson lineup. Whitman Hanson looking to get their 4th win of the season against no losses. It's going to be Christian Sheehy, the sophomore, coming in relief of Murphy. No other changes for the Rams. It's going to be the second baseman, Barry, that's going to lead off for Whitman Hanson. In the top of the 7th inning, Whitman looking to get some insurance. Now Barry's being spoken to by the umpire. Meanwhile, new pitcher, Christian Sheehy, stepping in for the Rams. So it's going to be Barry. Steps in. Second baseman. Barry puts the first pitch into right field. Drew O'Brien gets that one in. So a single. First pitch swinging off of the new pitcher, Sheehy. So a single for Barry as Whitman Hanson looks to add to a 3-1 lead here in the 7th inning. Top of the order we go. This is Marshall. Robert Marshall. He bluffs a bunt. Pulls back. Takes a look down to his coach at third base. He sets. And a bunt's going to be placed perfectly. It gets by Cooley, so well executed. Didn't look so initially, but popped the bunt up and it drops in front of Cooley. So Marshall is aboard. Barry ends up down at second base. So 2 on, Jack Allen at the plate. Allen scored 2 runs so far today. He's got on an error the last 2 times up. He bluffs a bunt, takes a strike. Jack Allen struck out his first at bat, had an error on the shortstop in the 4th and an error on the second baseman in the 6th. Came around to score both times. Allen, the lefty. He bunts straight down, strike 2. Barry on second, Marshall on first. Oh, 2 to Allen. Sheehy deals. Ball high, swung at by Allen, who's set down on strikes. His second strikeout of the game. First strikeout for Sheehy, who just came on in relief. So 1 out, 2 on. Batter's going to be Kent. He's walked twice and flew out to left field, his 3rd at bat. 0 for 1 officially, 2 walks. He came around to score as well. So 3-1. Got a ball launched up the right field line, out of play. Count 1-1. 7th inning. Beautiful day here on the campus of Marshfield High School. Whitman Hanson, 2 men on, trying to go to 4-0 on the season. Got a pitch inside. Counts 2-1. Here's a ball put in play. Got the force at second base, safe at first. So a fielder's choice. Play goes 6-4 on the fielder's choice. Runners at the corners now. Marshall at the plate. This is Tommy Marshall. 2 outs. Got Barry standing on third base. Kent at first. 2 outs. Marshall had a big hit earlier. Got 2 hits on the day. He's tripled and singled. 2 for 3. He grounded out to second his first time up. Picked up 2 RBIs his first time around. Here's a ball that's back behind the screen. Count goes to 1-2. Tommy Marshall's a senior, one of the co-captains here, along with Danny Kent. Kent stands on first base right now. The big one to be concerned with is Barry standing on third. Sheehy on in relief. 1-2, 2 outs. Runner's going, ball goes to the screen, and the run's going to come in. Big run on a pass ball. So Barry comes around to score the 4th run. Kent was running the whole way. Finds himself at third base. Counts 1-2 with 2 outs. And another foul ball back to the screen. Marshall stays alive. big fourth run there. And Whitman Hanson may not be done. They got Kent standing on third base, representing what could be the fifth run. He turns, fires. Ball's lofted. Right out second base. Sullivan's under it. He squeezes it, puts it away. No further damage there, so another run across for Whitman Hanson, that top of the seventh. They lead 4-1. Rams will have to do something in their bottom half of the frame here to keep this one going.
MCTV's coverage of Marshfield High School athletics is proudly presented by Breakpoint.
So the Rams are down to their last frame unless they can make some magic happen here. They need 3 to tie, 4 to win. Hutchko stays out on the mound for the Panthers, trying to pick up their 4th win on this young season. This is Dylan Pellegrino who's pinch hitting here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Rams trailing 4-1. He takes a look at strike one. Pellegrino's a senior. Takes a look at strike two. Stays alive. 0-2 to Pellegrino. Bottom of the 7th. Puts that ball in play right down to the third baseman. He's going to make the big long throw. That's Gabrielle from Whitman Hanson. Comes up with it. Guns out the run of Pellegrino. Going to have Bobby Bakarian pinch hitting now for O'Brien. He's a senior. Takes a swing and a miss. Rams down to their final 2 outs unless they can make something happen here. Hutchko has been great in relief. Settled everything down. Here's a ball that's launched up the right field line. Bakarian's down 0-2. Here's a ball that's put in play right down at third base again. Gabrielle comes up throwing. It's a little high. Pulled down by the first baseman, Smith. Rams are down to their final out. It's all going to come down to Patrick Sheen to keep this one alive. Sheen is struck out, grounded out to short, and got out on a fielder's choice. Takes a ball high. Rams look to extend this game a little bit longer. Hutchko looks to continue his solid relief pitching here. Here's a ball that's fouled off and going to find its way into the parking lot. Mike Hutchko, senior, came on in relief in the third inning and has shut down this Rams offense. 1 out away from grabbing a win. Rams are down to their last strike. Hutchko winds. Ball outside. Couldn't get him to chase. 2-2. 2 outs. Scores 4-1. Hutchko deals. And Sheehan stays alive. Should Sheehan find his way on, Harry Cooley stands on deck. Seems like a long time ago that Harry Cooley scored the first run of this game, back in the first inning. There's a ball that's launched. Jack Allen's under it, puts it away, and it's a win for the Panthers, who stay undefeated. Long fly ball was put away by Jack Allen. And this one comes to a close. So the Rams go down in defeat by a score of 4-1. They'll be at Duxbury this coming Monday, and they'll be back here next Wednesday against Hingham, a game that I'm sure we'll be carrying here at 4 o'clock next Wednesday the 19th. Rams go to 0-4 on the season. Panthers go to 4-0. I'd like to thank you for joining us today. And thank you, Nate. Thank you, Sean, back in the studio. David Snow signing off. The final score for the final time. Whitman Hanson, Panthers 4. The Rams of Marshfield 1. Thanks for joining us. Have a great weekend.
MCTV's coverage of Marshfield High School athletics is proudly presented by Breakpoint.